Mr. Tucker Hibbert walking by right now. These are die-hard fans of yours. They just said it. It just came out of their mouth. What do you have to say to that?
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good to be here and have some people cheering us on. Whoa.
And this is live television, everybody. Mr. Levi LaValle. I don't think that I've seen you in 11 years. What have you been up to?
I thought you were dodging me, you know? It's been a long time since I got to talk to you, so I didn't know what was going on.
So tell me, a quick recap in the past 11 years. What have you been up to?
Well, I went through puberty and...
Cut.
No, I've just been doing the same thing, pounding my face off the bars. And started doing some freestyle stuff, which was fun, and X Games went really well, and just excited to be at Duluth and ready to go rip.
Do you feel ready about this weekend?
Absolutely, yeah. More ready than I've ever been.
And are you excited for the ISOC circuit and everything like that?
Yeah, very excited. They're off to a good start. This track is already better than any of the tracks WSA put together, so I'm super pumped.
Who is your favorite racer?
I will have to say Ross Martin.
Ooh. What's your predictions for the season?
Hopefully get on the podium this weekend and bring home 2-point championships.
One of the newest members of Ski-Doo, how do you feel about this weekend?
Well, I feel good. The track, lots of snow. Really tough track. It's good.
Signing your autograph for all these fans, literally flooding in. How does that feel?
It feels pretty cool, you know.
All right, Mr. Judnick, what's your prediction for the season?
I don't know. I'm just taking it one race at a time. Hopefully a podium this weekend.
Well, tomorrow we just practice, so I want to just enjoy the day tomorrow. Another relaxing day, watch everyone beat themselves in the stock class. Hopefully they're all wore out when we get to the mod class and make it real easy on us.
Best of luck tomorrow. Any prediction?
I'm predicting that I'm going to ride my snowmobile tomorrow. That's all I got.
That makes me angry. That answer just made me mad. Thanks, Levi.
Thanks, Misha. And before we start our racing coverage, we're going to show you exactly what these racers are up against this weekend. Friday night, Ryan Carey, a semi-pro with the Amsoil U.S. Air Force team, was nice enough to strap on our Motocom helmet cam during practice. Thanks to Motocom, you'll get to see exactly what the racers see. Here we are looking now from the starting line at this new design track here in Duluth, Minnesota, on board with Ryan Carey. Down into turn 2, what used to be a tabletop now is a rhythm section as we see coming down. Double, and one more coming down towards the Amsoil finish line.
Man, you talk about double fair, and people that think those bumps aren't that big, check that out, man. I mean, you're just crashing into those bumps.
And a hard left-hand turn down into the new part of the track, the Abyss.
Check out the size of these. They're so big, man, you can't even double them coming down into the Abyss.
Now coming out of the Abyss on a hard uphill as they come working through, and you're going to see right here, as Ryan Carey lays it over. What a great view from the helmet cam.
Look what happens when we have to turn right. We talked about the new track at Duluth. Now we put in a right-hand turn. They aren't used to turning right here, Farron. They're only used to turning left. New track, right-hand turns. Awesome racing we're going to see here.
Well, as he works his way back up, you see right here is where they come onto track, and that is the lap here in Duluth. And without further ado, let's get right into the action. We'll begin with our Pro Stock qualifying heats.
Pro Stock, of course, being a stock snowmobile, 600 cc's. You're allowed to change the front shock rates, the valving, the spring rates. You can put traction products onto your track. You can put some carbides on your skis, some clutching or jetting. Otherwise, these are just what you get from the dealer right out of the box. This is Pro Stock at its finest.
3 qualifying heats, and the top 3 out of each heat moving directly to the final.
And the rest of the racers have to go to the last chance qualifier. Not the funnest place to be, Farron.
Definitely not, Mac. Let's get right into our racing action. In Pro Stock Heat 1, Levi LaValle had the early hole shot, but Sean Crapo cut to the inside and coming out of turn 2 had the lead. Team owner Steve Shearing showing Sean Crapo that he has a very small lead. And on lap 3, down in turn 3, Levi LaValle cut to the inside and took over the lead. At the end of the race, Heat 1, Levi LaValle was your winner, and he gave a little show to the crowd. Levi LaValle takes the win. Sean Crapo came across in second, and Garth Kaufman, your third qualifier. And now into Heat 2 of our Pro Stock qualifying. Ryan Simons on the outside on his Arctic Cat takes the early hole shot and works his way down the hill. Simons almost loses it on the downhill, but is able to hold on as he comes down to the finish line. Down they come into the finish line. As you see right here, it's going to be a great pass. TJ Gula goes high and cuts down low going into the abyss and takes over the lead.
Boy, he set him up perfectly. We got to watch that again. If we watch him come back through there again, Gula on the outside there. Watch Simon stay up. He cuts back down on the inside, makes it stick coming back down into the abyss. Awesome pass, but Simons comes back.
Simons comes back on lap 5 as they work their way down into the abyss. Simons now your race leader, but watch this. TJ Gula just powers it up the abyss and into the lead.
That was the difference there. Gula came up and took it as a double up out of the abyss. Simons just came back through and rolled through it as a single, and that was the difference.
TJ Gula takes the win in Heat 2 and gives a little pump to the crowd. And Ryan Simons comes across in second, and your last qualifier directly to the final would be DJ Ekstrom. In Heat 3 of Pro Stock, Ross Martin took the early race lead, but it was Bobby LePage who tucked underneath. Coming down the hill, though, Bobby LePage off camber comes off his machine.
Wow, check this out. Tucker Hibbert was in last place off the hole shot. Now, that's something you rarely see, Farron.
But, of course, Bobby LePage with that off-camber hit, that's going to move him to the back of the pack. Ross Martin led for most of the race, but a hard-charging T-Train Tucker Hibbert was making his way from the back of the pack. Later on in the race, Ross Martin came hot out of the abyss as he hit the center berm and went to the inside of the track. Well, it wasn't until the white flag flew that T-Train Tucker Hibbert made the opportunity down in turn 3, where we've seen all of the passing being made here on this track. It was T-Train Tucker Hibbert who made his way to the front.
Fantastic setup there. Tucker stayed on the inside, just came right down around him, made the pass stick.
And when the checkered flag flew, it was T-Train Tucker Hibbert taking the win, Ross Martin in second, and Mike Schultz, your final qualifier to the final out of Heat 3. So with qualifying out of the way, these are the 15 drivers who qualified for our Pro Stock Final.
Load. Clear. Dig. Carey. C-Series skid steer and multi-terrain loaders from Caterpillar. Versatile hired hands, backed by the best in cat dealer support. Buy or lease at your cat dealer. C-Series. Cat tough in a compact size.